All right, welcome guys. So tonight is all about isogenics, and we've called this the Freedom Project. And I love that question about why can't we have it all. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight: how you can have the best possible health, how you can have awesome energy, how you can have holidays, you can have the income, and you can have the lifestyle that you're after, because that's what it's meant for so many of us that are on the call tonight. And that's why we want to share it with you guys, because before isogenics, I didn't know that existed. So I really feel like it's my job to let people know that they can actually have it all. So here we go. We're just going to do a little disclaimer first. So look, you're going to see some before and after pictures tonight of some amazing transformations. You're going to hear some stories about different incomes that people are developing with isogenics. And look, I just want you to know that, everyone's results are different. And it really is up to the individual how much effort and how much time and how their body responds to the program. So just keep in mind that everyone's results are different as we go through tonight. So I'd love to share my story with you guys first. I started isogenics 4.5 years ago. At the time, I was a high school PE teacher. I have a Bachelor of Health Science and a Bachelor of Education, and I was on a real mission to get healthy. I'd had a really serious health scare, and I just knew that something had to shift in my body and something had to change, because I had 2 kids who were toddlers at the time. I was 29, and I wasn't ready to give up my life yet. So I started working out in the gym 6 days a week, and I was eating really well. Like what I had been taught in my uni degree was a healthy diet, and I actually got really run down and exhausted, and I thought, oh my God, is this what it's supposed to feel like to be healthy? Because I didn't feel healthy at all. I felt really drained. I used to come home from work and just want to lay on the lounge, and the weight loss, which was my goal, was really non-existent, and which was quite disheartening considering all the effort that I was putting in. So that's when isogenics came into my life, and at that stage, all I wanted was to lose 10 kilos, and I was a massive skeptic. So I heard the word shake and wanted to run the other direction. But, my cousin was introducing me to it. I trusted her. I saw her transformation on Facebook, and I thought, you know what, 30-day money-back guarantee, I will give it a go. And I'm so glad that I did. After a week on the program, I felt like I'd been plugged in. I just felt like something in my body had shifted, and I just had this amazing energy. And I thought, you know what, it's not normal to be tired and cranky all the time. It's normal to feel like this when our body gets the right stuff. So that's really where my journey began, and I'll share a little bit more about my business journey later in the session today. But it really is about having a great result and then helping other people do the same thing. So I'm going to introduce you now to Natasha, who's going to share her story with you guys.
Hi guys.
Go for it.
Can you hear me?
Sure can.
Okay, so before isogenics, I had sorry, I've just been distracted. I had I suppose I lacked energy. I was about 5 kilos overweight. I had troubles maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Due to how busy I was with running 3 businesses. I had a mobile business and 2 salons at the time, and I was working about 60 plus hours a week. I purely started isogenics for the convenience and the health benefits, and I really didn't need any more busyness in my life. However, I've now been on the products for 2 years, and I've had a fantastic result. I had a close look at the business soon after I started, and what really drew me to the business was the residual income, which my business really didn't offer. So my traditional business came with a lot of stress, overheads, staff issues, and just that working basically around the clock, always having to commit to being there. And if I wasn't in my business, well, I wouldn't take an income home. So it did take up a lot of my time. So, and for many years I just thought, well, this is the only way to work in your own business, very long hours, and until retirement, and hope that there'd be a bit of money, you know, left over at the end. So look, Isogenics has been an amazing opportunity for me. I wouldn't say I'm building this business super fast, but it's been quite steady. I do commit, you know, 5 to 10 hours a week, and I've been able to have a steady income of approximately $1,000 a week, which has really enabled me to spend more time with my family, pull back in my business, and, you know, have that bit more time freedom.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Han.
Oh, good.
So, look, Natasha and I are going to take you through a bit about what Isogenics is. So we're going to go a bit about the products are the business, and the business is the product. So tonight is all about both, and you really can't have one without the other. So we're going to take you through, you know, what the products are all about, how the systems work, what solutions we offer, and then we're going to go through a bit about the income opportunity, just so the basics, so you can get an idea or a feel for what we're about. So, look, this is our vision. Isogenics' vision is to impact world health and to free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. So it's a pretty lofty goal, right? But, you know, we're well on our way to, you know, achieving that. And, you know, we've been the #1 network marketing company in Australia for a little while now. So we're really making an impact, especially in this part of the world, which we're really proud of. So, look, what we're going to do is we're going to go through some statistics, because I think if you are looking at this, you know, for health or for income, it's really important to know, you know, what the trends are. So when you look at weight loss, like, it worldwide is a $15.9 billion industry. And you know what the scary thing is? We're spending all this money on products. However, we're getting fatter as a world, right? Obesity is on the rise. You know, 64% of Australians are classified as overweight or obese. So there's a disconnect there. Things aren't really working. So now that we have a product that actually is scientifically proven to help people with that, why wouldn't people want to use it? We're looking at things like improving energy, athletic performance. So $31 billion industry. So people are really starting to want to push their bodies harder and to achieve better things as they're training. Healthy aging. So who doesn't want to age gracefully, right? You know, people are starting to really consider this at a much younger age, and healthy aging really does start from the inside. So if we can treat aging from the inside, obviously the outside's going to reflect that. And then we've got wealth creation. So look, about 700,000, and I think that number's a bit higher now, Australians and New Zealanders are earning an additional income through this industry. So whether it's Isogenics or another network marketing company, Australians and Kiwis are starting to see the value in having an extra income. And as Natasha said, a residual income, which means that you do a great job the first time and you continue to get paid, which is not how a traditional business usually works. So why our products are so special and why I love them is because we have a no compromise policy. So we source the best of the best ingredients from all over the world and all these weird and wonderful places where they're at their most potent. And we have the scientific research and support to prove that our products work well, and we're constantly making things better. So they really have this no compromise policy to make sure that we are always getting the best of the best with these products. So let's have a look at these solutions. So as I said, we've got systems for weight loss, for energy, for athletic performance, and for healthy aging. So often people will look at Isogenics and just think it's weight loss. And the reason that they do that is because we get fantastic results with weight loss, right? So you're going to see lots of before and afters. Awesome. Thank you for popping yourself on mute. So that's why you will see those before and afters, because they're really great to show people. But, you know, really what the idea with our shakes in particular is to fill the gaps in our diet. Tash, did you want to touch on the shakes a little bit while we're talking about them?
I'll just unmute my phone. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay, so I absolutely love our shakes. I can't live without having one every single day. So they're filled, jam-packed with, ingredients that are basically going to, supercharge, fill the gaps in our diet and plug those nutrition deficits into our body. So there's lots of trace minerals, vitamins, and also you've got your denatured whey powder, which come from New Zealand cows, which are one of the healthiest cows on our planet. No, they're not grain fed; they're grass fed. And look, my children have a shake. My grandmother has a shake. We all love the shakes, and I really feel that you can use this two ways: as a complement to your diet, or as a meal replacement. And they've got all the goodness that we just possibly can't get from our food. So you've got nutrients from over 25 foods in our shakes.
Awesome. I love how you call it, like how you say you can use it as a complement or a supplement. Like, I think that's such a great way to explain it, because the way I use my shakes now is very different to when I was doing a weight loss program. So, I hit my weight loss goal after 3 months. So I've been on maintenance now for over 4 years, and I still have a shake every day because of the way they make me feel, and because I can't get that nutrition into a cereal bowl or onto a piece of toast. And my kids have the same thing for breakfast that I do. So it's great to know that they're getting that best nutrition. So there's other parts of our system that are also designed to fill those gaps in the diet. So, and you'll hear a little bit about them in the healthy aging section, but we'll move forward. So we also have the cleanse for life. So, how I want you to think about our system is it does 3 main things. So we had filling the gaps in the diet, which was just shake, right? Then you've got supporting the body's natural detoxification, right? Or cleansing out the junk. So Cleanse for Life doesn't do the cleansing for your body. It just supports what your body naturally does and supercharges it so that it can get rid of all those nasties that are hiding in your fat cells, right? So it helps your body get rid of 3 different types of toxins. So you got your water-soluble toxins, fat-soluble toxins, and heavy metals. And we've got scientific evidence to prove that our product does this. And I'm not aware of any other one that does this. So many cleansers are great at getting rid of water-soluble vitamins, but not so much the fat-soluble or the heavy metals. So Cleanse for Life has some amazing enzymes in there that help us to release those nasties, and so we can flush them out. So the other thing that our cleanse does is it's basically like supported intermittent fasting. Now, intermittent fasting is becoming very popular, and the reason for that, there's so many health benefits now. I know the CSIRO recently published an article or a study on the benefits of intermittent fasting, and not just for fat burning and maintaining healthy weight, but also for brain chemistry. So, there's so many benefits to letting our body rest for a day or two during the week and focus on getting rid of those nasties. Okay, so now we're going to talk about energy. Now, Tash, did you want to talk about Ionic Supreme? So Ionic Supreme is basically, we call it our liquid gold, and it's nature's answer to stress. So stress is the third thing that I wanted to talk about. So Tash, do you want to talk about it?
Sure. Yes, this is one of my favourite products. I actually was out of it for 3 days, and I don't know how I coped. But anyway, so this product is full of botanicals and adaptogens. It's not just a made-up word, but it's what adapts to our body's mood. So if we need to have more energy or be pepped up, this will actually give our body that natural spike. And if we want to sleep easy, like have a good night sleep, it will help us sleep through the night as well. And what I love about this product is it has an effect on our hormones, a hormone called cortisol, which when we're stressed, whether it be emotional stress or physical, or just rushing around crazy with the everyday things that we do in our life, this actually can reduce our cortisol levels, so our body actually helps cope with stress a lot better. It's never going to take it away, but it will just enable our body to cope with that stress and function at its happiest state.
Awesome. Good job. And we also have some other energy support supplements as well. So we've got our all natural energy shots, which are a great pre-workout with no nasties in it. So there is still a bit of caffeine. It comes from green tea and a herb called yerba mate. But they're super clean. So a lot of the pre-workouts out there, are full of lots of chemicals and ridiculously high amounts of caffeine, whereas the amount in our e-shots is about the same amount as a cup of coffee. So, you're not overdosing on that. And then we have different supplements like our ageless actives, which particularly work on providing energy to our cells, and our essentials for men or women, which are also multivitamins. So really, when you start feeding your body the right nutrition, it will perform at its best and you'll feel awesome. So let's look at performance. And look, lots of athletes like to use our system because of the quality of the protein that's in our shake. So Natasha touched on it before, but we use an undernatured whey protein. And we get it from cows that are seasonally milked. They're not given any unnecessary hormones or antibiotics. So like the milk that's coming from them is pristine. And then when they get the whey protein to separate from the casein protein, which is the main protein in milk, they're using a cold extraction process. So it keeps all the amino acid chains intact. So it's fantastic for muscle development, excellent for the immune system. So lots of athletes are drawn to our shakes because of the quality of them. Now, we do have an athletic performance range. The Isoline Pro Shake is higher in protein, so it's 36 grams as opposed to 24 that's in like our basic Isoline. So your Isoline's awesome for your everyday person. I still use Isoline. But your Isoline Pro is really for those people who are really aiming to put on a little bit more lean muscle mass. They might be like a larger frame and require more protein. So, you really can tailor your program based on your goals. And we also have the amped range. Excuse me. So the amped range is our athletic performance range. We've got a couple of pre-workouts that are really designed to make you be able to work out harder for longer. And I can totally vouch for it because the Amped Nox I absolutely love. I totally notice the difference every time that I use it. And then you've got Amped Recover, which is it's a branched chain amino acid supplement. And I find particularly for me, I find it quite difficult to put on muscle. So when I have started using the Amped Recover, got the extra BCAAs into my body, I've noticed awesome results. So, you really can tweak this to make it work for you and your goals and your body. And then we've got healthy aging. Now, I'm hoping Natasha can open her line up again for this one. I really love how she talks about the complete essentials because all of her team start on a pack with these vitamins in it and they all get awesome results, which you're going to see shortly. So Tash, did you want to talk about the complete essentials?
Sure. The vitamins were actually something I was quite skeptical about initially. However, since using them for myself, I can really notice a difference. The quality is just it's just non-comparable, and I really believe the synergy of these supplements have put together to really give, I suppose, what that average, person needs. So there's, lots of cell support. We've got the omega-3, which is, great essential fatty acids. We've got the multivitamin, which is amazing. The absorbability rate, I actually watched a documentary on the absorbability rate and where that's actually getting absorbed into the body. And it's, got everything for your bone health, your B6s. It's antioxidants. So you've got your resveratrol. I don't know if many of you have heard drinking red wine is good for you. However, you've got to drink a lot of red wine to feel the same kind of difference. So definitely don't do that. But it's full of antioxidants. It's going to give our cells support, give us more energy. One of the supplements, which is the Ageless Actives, actually can, open the cell and feed it and really, give our body so much more energy. So I really love the essentials, and I really feel the difference when I'm not using them. There's also our Isogenesis, which is our patent supplement. I'm sure there's nothing like it on the market, and that's got about 3/4 of Chinese herbs in it, just for our, cells and our body to be healthy.
Awesome. And you know what I love most about it is that they come in these awesome AM and PM packs. They're already divided into the doses. So if you're like me and you forget to take your vitamins, these packets are so easy. I literally just shove some in my handbag, so when I remember, I can take them out and take my vitamins. So as I said, like, our solutions are backed by science. So we have multiple studies that you can check out at isagenixhealth.net that prove the stuff that we've been talking about tonight. And I think it's really important to know that Isagenix do invest a lot of money in making sure that our stuff is literally like cutting edge. So we have nutritionists and food scientists and chemists and doctors and toxicologists and all these people on our board that are constantly researching and making sure that our product's stacked up. And that makes me feel really confident in being able to share these with people and know that they're going to get the best results. So what I wanted to do is these are actually all people from our team, and a lot of them are actually from Natasha's team. So I wanted to show you some examples of some of the results that, we've been getting. And these aren't people over, out there in the world. These are real people in our team that are getting these results, okay? So we've got Sid up here. These results are in about 45 days. Carly is looking amazing. She's on maintenance now. This is Debbie. She's a mum of 3. This was her 10-week results. We've got Ollie, whose beautiful wife Lana is down here. So this is his 30-day results. Natalie, so in 60 days, had incredible, ridiculous results. And, we've got Monique here, who is just glowing. I love seeing her bounce around now. And, the beautiful part of this is that all of these people are now helping other people feel their best and look their best as well, and they're getting rewarded for that. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Isagenix income opportunity, and it does come quite naturally to a lot of people, because when you get great results, it's like when you go to a great hairdresser or you see an awesome movie. Why don't you want to share that with people? And to be quite honest, I have never been given a free movie ticket for recommending someone to go and see a movie, right? So this is what Isagenix does. Isagenix has chosen the vehicle of network marketing for a couple of reasons. Now, one of them is that they wanted everybody to have support, like a support person when they're going through their program, right? The other reason was they wanted to offer wealth creation as a solution, because everyone needs more money. Who'd love to have their car payment paid, or their mortgage payment, or eat for free, have their groceries paid this week? Who'd love an extra holiday per year? So this is what it really can do. So that's what we're going to talk about now. Now, the scary thing is that, this statistic, 81% of Australians are either saying that financial or workplace issues are causing them massive stress. 81% of people, right? And stress is a massive contributor to lifestyle diseases. So it's literally affecting our health, okay? Sorry, I just clicked forward too quickly. So I want you to have a think about, what amount of money would make your life a bit easier right now? Would it be $100 a week? Would it be $1,000 like Natasha? What amount of money would make your life easier and take away that stress? Because it's a really important thing, and often no one asks us these questions. Like, what do we really want? If time and money were of no consequence, what would you be doing with your life right now? Would you be where you are now, or would you be somewhere else? Would you be in the job that you're doing now? Do you love it? And if you do, good on you, because you're a minority. Or would you be doing something else that you found more fulfilling? So I just want you to ponder those questions while we're talking. So look, I really do feel like I found the right company, and I feel really lucky because I had never done network marketing before Isagenix, and I just stumbled across it, and I really do feel like I found my home. Like the vision, I just got the the values of the company, I really just felt like it aligned with everything that I was about and that I wanted for my family. And, you know, we're really in the right spot as well. So we're quite a young company in network marketing, and we've been in operation for over 15 years. So many companies do not get over the first couple of years or the first 10 years in particular. So making sure that you're with a company that is over that 10-year mark is quite important. We are open in 12 different countries now, including the UK. So we are expanding, and there's new markets coming all the time. And I think the most important thing is we're actually growing in all our markets. So it's not like we're moving on to new markets because the original markets are done. Like, everyone is still growing, and our cumulative sales are more than $5 billion at the moment. So, you know, it's really on the up and up. And I just think that's because of the trends that you're seeing now in the world. So you've got, you know, people wanting to achieve a healthy body weight. Remember, we talked about these at the beginning. Healthy aging is such a major factor now. So these are trends like online shopping, which is exactly what Isagenix is as well. So you need to, if you're looking at things from a business perspective, you really need to take into account these trends that are happening in the marketplace and put your business brain on and have a look for something that is satisfying all those trends. So I'd love to just introduce you guys to the founders of our company. So, and the reason I want to do this is because they have such amazing expertise, and I really feel like because of who they are, that's why we have such a stable and amazing company. So John Anderson here, he's known as the Mineral Man. He is an absolute wizard in his field. So to be considered an expert in what he does, so he's a master formulator. To be considered a master formulator, you need to have formulated about 4 or 5 formulations, right? Nutritional formulations in your career. He has formulated thousands. Like, it's ridiculous the amount of formulations he's done. So no one even compares to him. Now, why he started Isagenix was because he got sick of being asked to compromise the quality of his formulations for companies to make more on their bottom line. So he created Isagenix actually for himself after he had a really serious issue with his health. And he wanted to keep our products as pristine as possible. So he turned to Jim and Kathy Cooper, who he knew. And they were very, very successful in network marketing. So Jim is actually an expert in compensation plans, and he's designed our compensation plan. And Kathy was actually an expert in the field. So she'd been at the top of, 3 different network marketing companies. So she knows exactly what it's like to be out there, to be sharing a product and building a business. And this is their son, Eric, and he's now grown up in the business. He has built his own Isagenix business, so he knows exactly what it's like. But he's really taking the lead with inspiring young people, so the 18 to 35-year age group, just to dream bigger and to have a life where they have more choice and to create change in the world and just to be awesome humans. So I just think it's such a great culture that they've created here, and it's really important for you to see who's at the top and what they're about. So look, the compensation plan it's called a binary. It's really simple, okay? So all it is about helping a couple of people. So, I want you to have a think about who you know that might want to get healthy. Who do you know that needs to lose weight, or that needs more energy, or, works out at the gym and wants to build more muscle, or even might need an extra income, because wealth creation is one of our solutions, right? So I'm going to talk to you about if you share with people on a premium pack. So premium packs are our most popular pack. And if you want to hear more about the packs, just ask the person who invited you onto this call. So look, if you shared with someone on a premium pack, Isagenix are going to reward you with what's called a PIB, which is a product introductory bonus of $80, okay? So that's a thank you for helping them get started and for being their support person and their cheerleader. Okay, now, if you share with 2 people on a premium pack, and that happens to be in the same commission week as one another, which is Monday 3 p.m. Sydney time to Monday 2:59 p.m., Isagenic's going to double your bonus, okay? So instead of getting $80 for sharing with each of those people, you're going to get $160 per person, which gives you $320 for sharing with 2 people. And you've just reached our first leadership level, which is called a consultant, okay? So you're getting a $50 bonus. So that's $370 straight up from helping 2 people get started. Now, what generally happens is that these people get great results and they're going to want to share with their friends as well. And the beauty, what I love about this is that when you help these people share with 2, they get the 370 that you got. So you're helping them get their products paid for, right? But you're getting rewarded as well. So for, you know, the people who you enroll that you help get paid, you're going to get $100 per person, up to 20 people. So this is literally the basics of our compensation plan. So it's helping people get healthy, and then it's helping them get paid as well. And look, 80 to 85% of people come into Isagenix and just want to use the products, which is awesome, right? However, 10% want to get their products paid for, and we can help people do that. So if that's you and you just want to use the program and get your products for free, awesome. You know, that's fabulous. If you want to develop a little income stream, then we can totally teach you how to do that as well. And it's literally just repeating this process. And what I love about Isagenix is the more successful you help your team be, the more successful you are. So it really does, you know, pay to invest in your people, like to make sure that they're getting great results, to make sure that they're, you know, getting their products paid for if they choose to. So, you know, there's lots of different success stories that we've got, and I'm going to share a few of those with you now. So these people are actually quite new in our team, and I wanted to share this with you guys because often we hear the big money stories, and you know, I just think it's important to celebrate the everyday people who are making a difference in their families' lives. And, you know, this is Lisa and Kane. So Lisa and Kane are building their Isagenix business together. This is actually their second time around with Isagenix. They started with Richie and I a few years ago, and then sort of fell off the wagon. And they looked for different things in the meantime and could never find anything that compared to Isagenix. So, you know, this time around, they've been on the program for about 5 months now, and they've really caught the vision of what this business is about, and they're starting to develop a really amazing team up in the Newcastle area. So they've just come back from one of our big training events where they're so inspired, and they can really see the potential of how Isagenix can help people not only with their health goals, but also with their income. And they, you know, they're parents, they've got a few kids, and, you know, they can really just see that this can be a vehicle to start setting them free. So it's really great to see their team, you know, starting to blossom up there. And then we've got Nicole. I love Nicole's story. She's a little pocket rocket. Like, she's quite tall, but I just feel like she's got that energy, right? She's just so excitable. So Nicole is a PT. Excuse me. But she's actually had a huge weight loss transformation before Isagenix. So she's lost, like, I want to say 50 kilos. I think it may be a little bit more. But you would never know that to look at her now. So she's super fit. She runs, like, I think the other night she posted that she ran 42 kilometers. Like, she just loves to run. However, she had a really unhealthy relationship with food. So she wasn't fueling her body in the right way. So she came to Isagenix for the products, but, like, it was, like, ridiculous. Her first day, she just felt better. She just felt amazing. And, you know, she is developing a little income stream for her family. She's got 4 kids. Her husband works in the mines, and she just rang me yesterday, and she's like, oh my God, I've been paid $1,000 before Christmas. Like, she's just added up the last few weeks, and just from sharing with a few people, she's been able to have this tidy little income to help her family get through Christmas. Now, the last one here is Lana. So Lana's been with us for, Tash, how long's Lana been with us now?
Around about 5 months. 5 months. Yeah.
Lana is running very fast. She has decided she wants this to be her income stream. Her husband Ollie runs his own business, and you know, she doesn't want him to have to do that to the extent that he is anymore. So her goal really is to help develop that income stream for her family so they can have a bit more freedom and choice. And you know what? She's doing so amazing. So I actually don't know what her average would be per week, but she's had some really amazing weeks where she's brought in a really great income. But I would say at least a few $100s a week, and she's done that, in the last 5 months. And this is the potential that it has. Now, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is, it's called network marketing, and it is really about, helping people and helping them to have great experiences with our products. So, if you are prepared to do the work, you get amazing results, and you can have such, beautiful choices and a lot more freedom in your life. So I did find these pictures on your Facebook, Tash, and I just really wanted to pop them up there because I know you did touch on it a little bit before, but do you want to share how many hours you're working and what the little bit of extra income with Isogenics has meant for you and your family?
Sure. So look, I really do Isogenics in the pockets of my time. I think if I try to work on it 5 hours a week consecutively, it just wouldn't happen. So it really is in between all the juggling I do with the kids, with the family, and with my business. And I suppose being able to earn that income has given me choice of having a day off from my business, not worrying about if I'm earning that income or not. I'm not looking for new business within my business. And I suppose I've been able to take a backward step in my business so I can move forward with my Isogenics business, because I truly believe that, that's potentially what I would love to do. I'm still very passionate about my beauty therapy and the work I do, but I think when you're constantly under that stress of having your own business, you tend to, your passion, it kind of just can, I suppose, flatten you slightly. So Isogenics, I'm just so grateful, Sandy, that you introduced it to me, because it's knowing another way. And sometimes, you get these taps on the shoulder and you don't take these opportunities on board. But I'm, really grateful that I took a look, and it's just amazing. You're helping so many people with their health transformations and also helping them make an income. And I'm really passionate about helping other mums. I think it's such a great thing for people to have a choice whether they want to go back to work or not, and not just have to. And I've been fortunate, enough now to see there is definitely another way.
So true.
And being able to go on holidays and know that there's income that's going to hit my bank account on that Tuesday, I have never ever had that. So yeah,
I remember that message you sent me the first time it happened when you were on holidays. Oh my God, I got paid when I'm not at work.
Yes, it was a nice surprise.
And look, for me, I started out very anti-sharing, and I was just like, you know what? Don't talk to me about that. I'm not telling anyone what I'm doing. Like, I'm absolutely not interested. And then, day 4, people were asking me what I was doing. And I was like, I don't know. I just am having these shakes. I don't even feel different yet. But they said I look different. And then, what was it, day 9? And I was just like, oh my God, it's not normal to feel tired and cranky all the time. People have to know about this. So I really quickly got my products paid for, and I've only ever paid for my first pack. And after that, I just shared quite organically. We had some quite significant health diagnosis in our family. So we found out our daughter, Emmy, had autism, and I have, quite a serious health condition as well. And I didn't know how long I was going to be able to teach for. So really, when we had those things happen, I was like, you know what if I could just provide my family with a bit of financial security, just have that extra income. So I really focused on it. I thought, how many people can I help? How many people can I support and, help them with their health and help them to develop an income? And within 9 months of doing that, I was able to resign from my teaching role, and I was on double my weekly teaching salary at that point. So over the last 4.5 years, Richie, my husband, and I, we've been able to both resign from our full-time jobs and work on this full-time. We now have another business, and it's allowing us to just be a full-time family, to have more choices. And we work hard. We love it, though. It doesn't feel like hard work. And it just means that we can travel, we can get to our, daughters and sons' school events, we can have amazing experiences with them, and really just, I didn't know you could live life this way before Isogenics. I just thought it was normal that you got married, you got a house with a mortgage, and, you went to work every day and were on that hamster wheel. And, when you really find something like this and see the potential and run with it, it just opens up a whole new world. And I just want people to be able to even just take a look. It might not be for you, but what if it is? Like, it really could change, everything for you and for your family, like it has done for many of us. So I just really want you to have a think about which solution might be right for you. So you've come on tonight for a reason. So is it that you want to lose a few kilos, or you need more energy, or, you are trying to hit those goals at the gym and you're just lacking that little bit of extra push? It might be the healthy aging aspect, or it really might be the wealth creation, and it might be a combination of all of those. So you don't have to just pick one. I am in multiple categories. So just have a think about which one or which ones that is for you, and really have a think about, in the next 30 or 60 days, if you don't change what you're doing right now, how are you going to go with those goals? Because the reality is that you're probably going to be in the same position you are now if you don't try something new. And look, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee with all of our systems, so you can try it. And, if it doesn't suit you for whatever reason, you can get your money back and send your products back. But rarely do people take that up. People get great results and then they want to share it. So I really want to thank you guys for investing some time tonight and jumping on the call. It's been great to have you all on. We have recorded this, so if you have someone that you want to send it to, I will upload it to YouTube and you can totally pass it on. But yeah, just get back in contact with the person who invited you onto the call, and they can give you some more information on how to get started. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Sandy.
Thanks,
Bye.
Sandy. See ya.
Thanks, Sandy. No worries.